Hi Carol, Andy Taylor here with Red Rock Roofing, where we stand for greatness. I'm here at 2237 K Street in Longmont, Colorado. I'm going to do a quick inspection video for the roof. Normally I start these videos from down there just so you can see the front of the home. As you can see my truck, I really just wanted to kind of start here because the homeowners are out front. So first thing I want to point out is going to be the sand-like substance in the gutter. There is quite a bit here, so that's always testament to the first real reason why the adjuster would say anything about the age and wear and tear. So with that, the gutters are actually original on these. They are the nail bracket gutters that are here. They are not seamless, where they actually have corner fixtures that kind of bring two gutters together. So that's how I can tell that they're the original gutters. They should still be funneling water away from the home the way that they should, but again, they are the originals. So first thing I want to point out is going to be the lack of drip edge flashing. Drip edge by code is that 2x2 inch L-shaped flange, and that simply goes underneath the shingle and over the fascia, encapsulating the entire perimeter of the roof. Very purposeful. It is actually a code item now. Up here we've got head wall metals that are exposed. My company doesn't like to see this. We actually do a beauty course that goes over. So one more row of shingles that's cut to size, flipped around so the flush end goes against the home, and any dimensional piece to flip up, we put the nails down in there and then seal it with silicone. Gives a lot of curb appeal. With that, again, gutters full of debris. The south-facing slope is really the worst ones that are up here. You can see that on some of these shingles, they are missing. This one is 50% of its granules. This one is 80% of its granules. So obviously the south-facing slope is always a slope that the sun is going to hit, penetrate all day long. As you can see here, this is 90% of its granules that are lost. And it's hard to see because it's a gray shingle, and then the gray underneath, you can even see a lot of the fiberglass that's showing through. We call that silvering. Now, the first thing an adjuster will look for when getting up here to do a claim for insurance is called collateral damage. Collateral damage is simply signs and indicators to the soft metals that there has been indentations and a storm in the past in this area. So I have definitely found some collateral up here as well. Now, the north-facing slope doesn't show any hail damage on this, but most storms come from the south and the southwest, and this is why on the south-facing slope, and if you can see all the granule loss that's there, a lot of this can be construed as hail damage. Like there's a good little mark, there's a little mark. So I am showing you some of these marks that are here, but the amount of granule loss is going to be hard to determine whether or not any of this is hail. They might call it blistering. So you've probably got a decent shot at getting insurance to replace. Longmont has what's called a 1 square rule, meaning all I need is 1 10 by 10 like this, and they say it's hail, they have to bring the entire roof up to code. So this is the second south-facing slope, and if you can see as I get down on here, the granule loss is really extensive. Like this one, I mean, I'd say 90% of its granules are gone on that. With that, again, Andy Taylor with Red Rock. In my professional opinion, I really do feel that this roof would need a full replacement on this. With all the granule loss, this south-facing slope is really in jeopardy of a winter coming through and kind of wearing this out, getting into the system and creating all kinds of interior damage. With that, let me point out a few of the good things that are up here. The boot jacks are still good. They're still shedding water the way that they should, and I'm always glad to see that. Here would be the cap that I'd be looking for hail damage on. As you can see, this is the original cap. There's rust all down it, oxidation and whatnot, but this has zero collateral, no hail damage to it at all. And this would normally be the first one where you would see it. So with that, again, I give a 50-50 shot on insurance replacing it, but this roof does need a replacement going forward. So again, Andy Taylor with Red Rock. I really appreciate the opportunity to get out here and to bring you up to speed. I am going to go ahead and sign off.